Financial freedom, my only hope. Fuck looking rich and dying broke. Financial freedom, my only hope. Fuck living rich and dying broke. Financial freedom, my only hope. Fuck living rich and dying broke. Class is in session, everybody. Listen, learn, take motherfucking notes. Especially men. Take notes. You only live one life. You damn right you only live one life. But some people out here have kids. So you have to think about your kid's life. You have to have things passed down to your kids. Because if you don't pass shit down to your kids, they will start from nothing just like most of us have. Now, some men might say, hey, man, you only live once, man. Buy this, buy that, do this, do that. How many times I got to tell motherfuckers, it's all about passive income. Passive income. You got to crawl before you fucking walk. A lot of y'all want to start walking. No, motherfucker. The moment a lot of men, what they going to do? They get some money, and what do? Go buy a car that is going to put them in debt or make them fall off. Why? Most men are going to say, oh, I did it for me because I did it for me. Bullshit. Most men are doing this to impress females. Because if they did it for them, they would find a decent car that is not going to make them fall off. That is not going to be out of their budget. Jay-Z already told y'all motherfuckers. If you can't buy it 7 times, why the fuck you buying it? Let me explain some shit to y'all though. There's a couple factors when it comes to this car shit. Because especially as it for some it's all men. It ain't just black men. But rappers have made us feel like if you buy cars and shit, you are rich. It's not about looking rich. Do you want to be rich or not? If the question is yes, then you got to sacrifice first. You ain't going to be able to, you buy a car or something like that, you're going to be in debt for a long time. You done already rolled yourself off. You're probably going to fall off. And to be truthful with you, most women, yeah, it might help a little bit, but for the most part, you're not keeping no woman unless you within. You got to be you to keep women for the most part. I don't give a fuck what kind of car you got. It might help a little bit. It might help with some females. But for most women, you got to come correct with you. It ain't about that car. That car ain't going to be enough to keep her panties wet and keep her interested in all that bullshit. Or money and all that other bullshit. But I tell you what will keep a woman interested. A man that makes good decisions. A man that is not going to make a woman fall the fuck off because she thought this motherfucker was a leader. But really he made poor ass decisions. For example, go buy Jordans instead of paying the fucking light bill. For example, right? All these things must be took into consideration. Everything has to be plotted step by step or you will fall off. If a motherfucker can have millions of dollars and fall the fuck off, anybody can fall off. Nobody is immune to this shit. Donald Trump even fell off before. He just knows how to bounce the fuck back. You see what I'm saying? But there's scenarios to why I live the way I live. It's not that I don't want a house. It's not that I don't want a new car. It's this. I think differently now. I'm not my young self. Okay, if I go buy a $50,000 car right now, I'm going to pay cash. I'm not going to loan it. It's going to be cash, right? And it's going to sit right outside to get rained on, rocks on it, every fucking thing. Why? Now, if I had a garage, yes, that would be a different story. I might even consider it. But I feel like I should get the house with the garage before buying the car. That's just something I think about now. My car works perfectly fine. It looks perfectly nice. What is the reason for me to do that? It's everything in me wants the new car, but the smart person in me that wants to be $1 million guy, he says you can't do that. You want to do it, but you can't. You can do it, but you can't. You see? You have the ability to do it, but you know if you want to do what you want to do, you can't do that. Now, a house, you got kids, buy a house. I'm not even going to say don't do that. I don't have kids though. Even though some people will say you still should do it. Not if I don't plan on living here. I don't want to live here. I want to live in Florida or California. That's what's keeping me from buying a house. And some people might say, well, buy the house and you might be able to sell it. Man, that's if. That's an if. Anything could happen. You could buy the house, shit start falling apart. Now you got to put money into it. See, everybody thinks it's so easy. It's not. Nothing is easy. When you playing this big game, nothing is easy. Plus, by me, financial freedom. I'm free. This apartment I own, I month-to-month lease. I can leave at any given time. And yes, people say, well, rent is throwing away money. Technically it is, but it's also getting me ahead in life too. So you got to pick your poison. Okay, either way, you're going to pay to live, whether you're paying on a house or you're paying rent. But which one is actually getting me ahead of life? This situation that I'm in is actually better for me for this time, for right now. Now, if I was buying houses and trying to sell them, man, that's a whole different story. But just to buy a house like your dream house and stay in it and live in it, I don't think you should do that. Even the rich white dude that's worth $1 billion said he don't buy his homes. He said he always rents his homes. He never buys them because he's going to want a new one later in life, like kind of how people lease cars. He sells homes, but for himself, personally, he never buys them. He rents them out because he does not plan on staying there. He can't make money off of it unless he's selling it. But the goal is to look rich. The goal is to be rich, not look rich. Understand that. If you don't understand that, you will probably fall off. And I know a lot of people might say, oh, man, fuck it. It's it is your money. You are a grown-ass man. Every man's a grown-ass man. I'm just telling y'all how I'm going to move. So in the end, if you down here and I'm up here, don't get mad. Remember, I had to sit back and watch everybody. You know, I see it all the time. I'm riding around, motherfuckers looking at me like they better than me. Only if they knew I could buy that car 3 times, motherfucker. I even got people hitting their alarm and shit. Motherfucker, I could buy 5 of them cars. You see? But I know what I'm doing. And I know some of y'all are out there like that too. Stay smart. Stay smart. Happiness is about within. It ain't about, oh, I need this, that. If I go buy a house right now, it's not going to make me no happier than what I am already right now. Period. If I just feel like this, I'm in a battle of buy a new car or buy a semi. Honestly, like Stephen Ernest told me, don't you buy that fucking Cadillac. Don't you buy that motherfucking Cadillac, dog. Buy you a semi. I don't want the fucking semi. I want a Cadillac, motherfucker. But which one's smarter? Do you want to be the $1 million man or not, motherfucker? Well, if you do, then you got to buy the fucking semi. You can't buy the Cadillac because it's not going to give you no money. That's just facts, y'all. And that's how we got to think. Because if you buy a semi, you might buy 2 semis, 3, 4. Now you could buy 8 Cadillacs or whatever off of passive income versus money you have saved and then it's all gone because you bought it on a car. This is what that one, I can't think of the white dude's name, but he says never use money to always use your passive income on shit you want to buy. The other money you earn, you put that into something to make more money. Or you let it sit until you figure out what to do with the money. Financial literacy is real, y'all. Don't be stupid. Because it's so easy to fall off. It don't matter how much money you got. You could fall off just like that. One bad decision can fuck up your shit, man. One bad decision. One good decision can make your shit forever, though. Goes both ways. But that's just how I see it, man. I feel like that car shit, I've kind of grown out of it. You know what I mean? I'm starting to grow out of shoes and shit. Like, if the shoes ain't fire, like, I gotta have these motherfuckers. I don't even want them. I got enough clothes in the fucking closet. There's no reason for all that no more. That shit don't matter no more. You got people, they'll buy a shirt like this, wear it one time, and that's it. Man, I had this shirt for years. Motherfucker looked brand new. Had this hat forever. It looked brand new. You see, it's not about looking fucking rich, man. I don't know why people are in that vibration, but I hope they get out of it very soon, especially if you have kids. Because you got to have, it's all about leaving something back for the kids. That's why certain people are way behind versus other groups of people. Because they have nothing to pass down to their kids. Nothing. Because they too busy trying to look rich instead of be rich. You see what I'm saying? It's not about looking rich, man. It really ain't. I don't give a fuck about what the next person think. Let them think you can't buy that or this or that. You know what you're doing. You know how you're moving. You know your plans. Stick to your guns. Don't get shooken up and you see old girl with Tiffany see old girl with Sabrina with a new car. Let me get one too. Man, if Tiffany don't need a new car right now, fuck it, Tiffany. You're gonna have to swallow that pill. Like, damn. Can't wait till I get my shit. But guess what? When you get your shit, if you move the right way, you're not gonna be in a fucked up situation with yours. You're going to be in the right situation with yours. That's what y'all want. You don't want... See, a lot of people, they make certain poor decisions and they really suffering. It looks like they doing great. You know, they have a nice house. It look like they doing great, but really they living by the bare minimum of they fucking teeth because they should have waited or played it a different way. You see what I'm saying? You know, I heard even people say cheap. Like what Marcy told me with the bike. See, if I would have bought that bike, I wouldn't have never known about the bike Marcy told me about. Now I'm going to go get the bike Marcy told me about. A much better bike for probably a lot cheaper. You got to think. You can't just be an ignorant customer. It ain't about being fucking cheap. It's about being smart. Period, point blank, y'all. So we got to get out of financial literacy. I feel like if your car is good right now and you ain't got no fucking garage, why buy a fucking real expensive car? For what? For what? Y'all see what happened to my windshield a while back? You can't tell, but the motherfucking rock hit my shit, man. That could be the brand new car you bought. Now look. Fucking rain all on it and shit. I don't got a garage for all that shit, so I'm just going to have to fucking suffer. Not literally, though, because I'm not suffering, because I'm still happy. I still got a nice-ass car. I'm still saving more money, you see what I'm saying? I'm still growing. Versus go buy a car and start falling off because I wanted to look good for some women and look rich for some women. I don't want to look rich. I want to be rich. You see what I'm saying? I want to be $1 million man, not look like one. There's a big difference there. Big difference. Furthermore, if men, which men do, they use these cars to try to get women. The top tier women already got their own shit too. So that ain't you defeating your purpose if that's the case, but men are doing that. Men will do that. You know, but the top tier women, they already got their own car. It's gonna be you're gonna need a little bit more than that to impress these women. You know, the top tier females that are doing their own thing. They got their own shit. They want to see more than a fucking car. Do you have leadership? Are you good with money? Are you gonna fucking bankrupt us if we get married and shit? And not have nothing to pass down to our kids or possibly get us kicked out of our mortgage? That's what real women are looking at. Believe that shit. But that's all I gotta say, y'all. And please believe, man, if I want something, I'm gonna get it. I don't want people to misconstrue this shit like I'm just somebody that never spends money or nothing. I got $800 shoes and shit. Which it was stupid. I ain't gonna lie, but guess what? That's what I wanted to do, and I don't regret it. And you know how I manipulated that one, or how could I say it? How I finessed that one? The shoes that I bought, I made sure they was all blue and basically all black. That matches almost all my wardrobe. So yeah, okay, $800 for shoes, but guess what? I can rock them motherfuckers forever, and I can wear them with any outfit damn near I got in the closet. See, that was smart. Now, what if I would have bought some rainbow Gucci or Louis or something? Shit, them motherfuckers can only work with a couple outfits. Not a good thing. See, you gotta think about shit like this. I also have a 2000, I think like 7 TV. It's a HD and shit. It's Samsung. It's nice. And I want a new one bad, but guess what? I'm going to wait until the PlayStation 5 come out, then I'm going to get a new one. Because the one I got works perfect. There's no reason for it. It's not that I don't want to, and I will get a new one. But sometimes you just got to be smart with shit. Like, do I really need that shit right now? Fuck it. I can get it anytime. Some things you can get anytime, so why do it now? I mean, if you already saving and you rolling, you got the ball rolling, why the fuck you going to fuck that ball up from rolling? Keep that motherfucker rolling for a while. Get way ahead in life. Wants versus needs. Wants versus needs. Now, if it was some TV that came and I know, like, man, if I don't get it now, I'll never get it. You damn right I'm going to get it. You only live once. You want to enjoy the fruits of your labor. You're damn right. But if it's something that maybe if I wait, by the time the PlayStation 5 come out, they might even have a better TV, or the one that I actually got my eye on, that motherfucker probably going to be way cheaper. Things like that. Just like the cars I got my eye on, I guarantee you if I wait a couple more years, maybe 1 year, that shit gonna keep dropping, and it's still gonna be a new ass car because you make sure you get a car that's low ass miles, you know. But what you don't want to do is get caught up in leases, get caught up in fucking, you know, car payments, and you paying all this insurance and all that shit just to ride around. And guess what? That thrill is gonna be gone after maybe a year or so, and you're gonna be still stuck with those fucking payments, trying to get ahead in life and shit, when you didn't even have to do all that. If you couldn't afford it, if you can't afford to buy a fucking car cash, don't do it. Or if it's a house, unless you got kids and shit, go ahead. But like for me, I'd rather be able to at least pay half down on the house. At least something. Like, I'm just being honest. And I know credit, everybody say credit this, credit that. Credit still costs, you know. Ain't no way around it. But I can't tell people how to live their life, man. They're going to do what they do, and I'm going to do what I'm going to do. You see what I'm saying? I'm going to keep sacrificing because I already know when the time is right, God will do something to the car I got to where I have no choice. That's one thing about God. If I wait on him, I always get the best deal. The best deal is the exact thing I wanted. Perfect timing and everything. How do I know it's God? Because he pushes me in that position like, damn, I got to do this now. I gotta move now, or something like that. That's how you know God is telling you. But sometimes we go out and do the shit on our own. We hang ourselves because we wanted to hurry up. We knew it wasn't time yet. You knew it wasn't time, but you wanted to do it because everybody else was doing it, and you fucked up. See, this is what I'm saying. I'm patient. I believe. I believe God has everything planned out for me. If I just be still and do what I'm supposed to do, everything gonna work out in a better way than I thought it would. Anytime I start rushing and shit, anything, projects, anything, you start rushing projects and shit, you start fucking up shit. These are facts, y'all. So don't let people, you know, I even had men say you got a lot of money, but you got a 2007. Okay, what's your fucking point? There's old men that got fucking $1 billion, that got a 1967 car or something. Because he liked the motherfucker or whatever. You got old ass men rocking fucking Payless shoes. Now, I wouldn't go that far. I mean, I got to have my fucking, there's certain things that, you know, I just got to have. But still, the point is they smart as fuck with their money. They want to be rich. They don't want to look rich. Nothing wrong with spending and splurging, but you got to be smart about it. You know, you can't go in debt or fall off for it. Get way ahead. Okay, you got fucking $10,000 and you want to blow $800 on some clothes. You could do that because you got money saved up, right? But some people, as soon as they get $800, they're going to buy the whole let me buy everything out the mall. That's bullshit. Sit your ass back for a while and sacrifice for a minute. Get ahead first. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying in this video. Don't, as soon as you get money, just go out and blow it all. How the fuck are you supposed to get ahead in life? For one. For two, you should be trying to figure out how can I put this money somewhere so I can make more money. Then I can go spend the passive income like the white dude was talking about. The billionaire white dude. I want to spend passive income. Not the income that I work for. I want that income to work for or more income. Fucking you save and then you go take a vacation. That should be gone like that. You be like, damn, $5,000 on a trip to Vegas already in a week. You work fucking a couple months for that shit. Think about it. That's all I'm saying, man. And we all know cars. There's no, man, just imagine a person purchasing a Corvette, fucking, what's some more car? Benzes, BMWs. Just imagine if they took that money and figured out how to put it somewhere and make that money work for them first and then come back and buy the car. But nobody want to do that. That's where I'm at right now. I haven't cracked the code on where else can I get money to work for me. Or if anything else, if all else fails, I should damn sure buy a semi before I buy a fucking car, because a semi is going to make more money for me to buy a car or more cars. It's just facts. But a rich man, he probably like, man, fuck a car. I want to buy another semi to make more money and another semi to make more money. That's just how they think. They don't think the other way, like, let me buy a bunch of cars. They don't think that way. That's not how Jay-Z and all them other guys got where they got. These are facts, man. They always thinking about how the fuck can I make money, make more money. Not about what can I buy. Yes, they're going to buy shit, but that's not the way they think. They probably only buy shit with shit that's already making them money. You know, like the 40/40 club. That's money he probably uses to spend on shit, but it's already coming in. He ain't even there. Don't y'all want to get to the point that where you ain't even got to be there and money still making money for you? I know I do. Shit, I'm tired of always having to work for my money. And I don't care if you work it physically or not. If you always got to be present and spend time to make the money, then ain't no time to celebrate. Yeah, you ain't where you need to be. When you get to where you can you got somebody working to run your shit, that's where I want to be, where I can have somebody running my shit. Unless it's so easy that I could run this shit and not have time to take. Y'all get what I'm saying. But that's all I gotta say, man. Start thinking smarter, man. Be smart, man. Don't be foolish. Sometimes you just gotta sit back and let everybody else ball and watch them ball. But in the end, you're gonna be the one sitting on top because you made the smarter move. You was a smarter person. You say, okay, I see that. But you know what? I'm gonna stay happy within for a little bit until my time comes. My time comes. I'm gonna wait on God. You know, because obviously, if I could afford this car, I wouldn't need it on credit or whatever the fuck. Y'all get the point that I'm trying to say. Or, even worse, I haven't even figured out. Some people, they be like, man, I haven't figured out how to make income for me. I need to just hold off. I don't need a car or this or that right now. Let me try to figure out how to make money for me. You know, that's the goal, y'all. Whether you starting at McDonald's now at 15 years old or whatever. The goal is to figure out how to make money work for you and make money for you. So you ain't always got to be there. You be sleeping, you making money. That's where I want to be. I want to be sleeping, making money. You know what I'm saying? And what's important, mostly important, is your kids. That's the most important thing. You can't I'm going to pass down a car to my kid. Come on, man. Think. Now, some people might get mad. That's fine. Get mad all you want. Can't say I'm hating either. Can't say I'm hating because I'm no broke person. No, I'm just telling people the real. It's their choice, though. People are going to move how they want to move. And that's their life. You know what I'm saying? All I know is if you want to be a smarter person or you don't want to fall off, then I suggest you start thinking and trying to become rich instead of looking rich. Because that's our downfall. We want to look rich all the time because of rap music got us in this like all you hear is on rap music, all you hear is a lot of rappers telling you what looks rich. You don't hear them give you no game on invest in this, make some bars about that. They don't make no bars about that shit, don't do that. It's always look at my chain and all that. They don't tell you how to do it though. All they do is tell you what to buy. They don't tell you how to get money to buy the shit for you, for the money to buy the shit for you. See what I'm saying? That's dumbed down ignorance, if you ask me. The only one I heard lately that said anything remotely to that was the still nigga, Jay-Z. Everything else, it's all chain, gold chain, car, this, that, blah, blah, blah. It's all about buying shit. It's not about how the fuck do I get this shit to buy this shit. How about making a rap song about that shit? You know what I'm saying? Straight up, man. I'm out this bitch, man. Fuck looking rich, be rich. You know what I'm saying? I will not lose in this motherfucker. So, as men, do what y'all do. As women, do what y'all do. But I know what I'm going to do. And as long as I'm happy within, I don't have to really reach out to do certain things that might actually cause me to fall off. But let's say my car blew up tonight or something. Knocking on wood. I ain't got none right now. But let's say it did. Then you damn right I'm going to go out and buy a nice ass car. Because I'm in a position. That's obviously God saying, well, time to get you one. And when God usually does things like this, the car is already there. It's like God knows It's perfect timing. Every time I get a new car, it's always been when I had no choice but to get it. And every time I did that, it was a perfect car and it was a perfect deal every time. Except for when I was like 16, when I rushed and got another car, transmission blew up. Couple of them. Rush and get a new car, transmission blew up. But anytime I wait on God, it's always been the perfect car. No problems with the car, none of that. Well, maybe little problems, but nothing major. Straight up, man. And a perfect deal. I seen the same car that I got now before. It was way more money. But then when my other car before that started fucking up, then I actually went, I was like, damn, I ain't got no choice but to get one now. The motherfucker was a better deal, better car, everything. These are facts, people. I can't make the shit up. And I'm sure with a house, same thing. In fact, I think God knows how we're going to move before we even move sometimes. So if you really waiting and trying to be moving with God, you can't lose. I think like God knows I don't really want a house because I really would rather be like share that moment with a woman. Like we both go look for the house. Now some people say you could buy a house and sell and all that bullshit. If you're going to do all that, you might as well just start doing a couple houses, not just one. You see what I'm saying? Not just buy one house and then, you might as well get a couple of them. But that's another thing. I feel like when it's meant for me to get a house, it'll happen. It'll be the perfect fucking house. It'll be perfect timing, all that. But some of y'all have kids, so I understand. If you got kids and shit, why not get a house? It only makes sense, you know what I'm saying? But then you got some people who have kids, they out buying cars and shit instead of buying houses. If you got a kid, why would you not buy a house instead of buying a car? You could buy, especially if you already got a car and really nothing's wrong with it. You get what I'm saying? Or you could have got maybe a car that's just as nice, maybe a older year, whatever, but still. But that's not how people think because they're trying to keep up with the Joneses. And what's going to happen is they're going to realize that they're not the Joneses and they're going to fall the fuck off and they're going to be broke again. And I never, ever want to be broke again. I know that shit is something I don't want to deal with. I work too hard to make one dumbass mistake to be broke again. Fuck all that. Fuck that shit. I love growing up from where I grew up because it makes me who I am. And it also makes me be able to handle tough situations like we dealing with now and say like something like I don't crumble in struggling situations because I've been from the struggle. But at the same time, if I can avoid it, I never want to go back to being broke ever again. And if I have kids, I never want them to have to go through what I went through. I want them to earn everything. Yeah, you're going to earn everything. You want shoes, you're going to have to cut grass, whatever. But the point is, I don't want them to have to start. I want to leave them with something. I want them to already be able to work for them instead of working for somebody else. How can I do that if I'm out blowing money on foolish shit? And on shit that's going to bankrupt you and shit like that. Anybody can grow broke. So all that pride and all that bullshit that people have, cheap or this or that, man, millionaires go broke. So don't give me that bullshit. You can't go broke. That's some bullshit. I'm out this bitch.